Well, I hope my offer wasn't insulting to you.
Yeah, I'm not going to entertain a counter, so.
Okay.
Well, I'm the poorest person at this table.
But you're rich in spirit.
And I would... The only reason why I even made an offer was because you said you were going to burn it. And I'm like, well,
No. I said I was going to burn it. He said he was going to burn it if he had a substantial enough YouTube following, which, tragically, hasn't happened yet.
Well, I knew I was going to be able to live it to its full potential.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 233 of the Camcast.
Woohoo! Yay!
Yeah.
Second show. Oh, shit.
The podcast that is experimenting with time travel yet again.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
No, we're on Tuesday, but it was Thursday, and now we're Monday.
Gesundheit. Some galaxy brain shit right there. I am Mike, dear leader, dog taste, leader of men, herder of cats, eater of cookies, maker of popcorn chicken.
Delicious popcorn chicken.
Thank you. I am joined, as always, to my right by the one, the only, your, mine, our Uncle Radical, the professor of the ghetto arts, tenured but not licensed, currently wanted in the following states for impersonating a professor: Arkansas, Rhode Island, Tennessee, and for some odd reason, Washington State.
Can't forget Minnesota.
Try as he might. Somebody out there calls him Daddy, reluctantly, but she does. We don't do that.
Look at me. Look at me.
We call him Scoots. It's Dave Raleigh.
I would like to change my answer to the 1983 AMC Spirit.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
He's got spirit. Yes, he do. He got spirit. Help me push this thing into the driveway.
Look at me, Dave. Look at...
Sitting at the end of the table, he's demanding validation for some reason.
He's a millennial.
He wasn't looking at me, so I asked him to look at me.
I wasn't really asking. You were yelling, look at me.
I'm Mr. Basics! Look at me!
He wants everybody to look at him. He is the good Colonel Eddie Dean himself, the chairman of the boards.
Dr. Dab.
There we go.
Where's the overdriven bass hit?
I need that fun.
Yeah, we could.
I
we
need the, what's it called, the roasted bass hit? What do they call it?
I don't know, but Zach Lords.
Ahoy, hoy, bitch!
It's nice to you.
And taking his place at the end.
Drop.
And taking his place at the end of the table, I just realized we forgot to put your, because we retired your actual mic cover. It's over there on the shelf, and your koozie. I didn't think about it until just now, but it is.
All sorts of disappointment going on right now.
I mean, I'd also feel disrespected too because here it is. How long have you been here? And I just completely forgot about it until now.
I'm not as disappointed about that as I am about the disrespect from this young generation.
Better put some respect on my name.
Exactly. Yeah.
I apologize, and I do not recant my previous statement.
Well, this is for you.
Headshot!
He may have to choke a bitch. It is the shadowy billionaire himself, Trent Bray.
What the fuck did you throw at me?
I don't know. What did you throw at him? Is that some sort of organic matter that I'm going to have to pick out of my shag?
Possibly.
Damn it.
Was the fucking
Yeah, God, anyway.
I have mixed feelings.
Follow our cheeky shenanigans on all the social medias. We are at CamAutomag on a lot of them. You can show it to me. I can do two things at once.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I like it. I dig it.
Okay, as you should.
Yeah.
Because I changed
He's
my
got
answer.
a freaking flashlight out now.
He's got my big-ass flashlight.
What?
Oh, man.
This podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts. If you just stumbled upon this, cool. Like if
Sorry.
Spotify recommended it to you, tight. Welcome. Go ahead and subscribe to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts
Why
or
would
Google
Spotify
Play.
recommend this?
I
Why?
don't know. They recommend some weird shit sometime. I don't know how the algorithm works, man. I just know that it works.
Here's
Okay.
the deal. We are the #1 automotive podcast in the city of Midvale.
No, I don't think that's true. We are the #1 automotive podcast recorded in the basement in Midvale. But, there's some main floor stuff that might be ahead of
We
us.
are literally the #1 underground automotive podcast in Midvale.
Yes.
That's metal AF.
Damn right.
Bordering Santa.
Anyway, If you like what we're doing, if you like this underground movement of ours, support us on Patreon, patreon.com/camautomag.
That's right. You can subscribe at any dollar level, $1 up to $15,000 as we found. But your best bang for your buck starts at $5 a month. Yep. Because that gives you exclusive access to the Cam Shenanigans Shitposting Facebook page.
Very entertaining.
Indeed, it absolutely is. It's worth it. Worth the $5 a month by itself.
Yep.
It's more stimulating than a cup of coffee that would cost you the same.
Yeah. Or a finger on the back.
Right.
What the fuck?
I was just going to let that sit. It also gets you access to the Thursday episodes a day early, plus other random-ass bonus content that I feel like throwing up there. So, there you go. Patreon.com/CamAutomag.
Way to kill the room there, Mike.
I was just going to let us sit in that until it became funny again.
Oh, man. Just letting it marinate out there.
It's marinating in something. I don't know if we're going to like the flavor, but it's marinating in it.
The pause was 12 months pregnant.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, who else had a fun weekend yelling at technology with somebody?
Wait, no.
Because I did.
I had a birthday party for my 4-year-old.
Ooh.
And Rapunzel showed up. It was very entertaining.
Sounds like it.
Yes.
Beats the shit out of my Saturday. It was the NASA Utah Quad Duro, and Matt wanted to do the live stream again.
Yes.
So we got it going eventually after YouTube was actively playing defense against us. The in-car cameras were playing defense against us. Yeah, it was just not great. So, but we eventually got it going. I called 2 races, watched friend of the program Brendan Stewart make a last corner move to finish second in the second Thunder race, past David Askew coming out of the last turn.
Good job.
It's good stuff. So, yeah. And then Sunday we played D&D.
Well, you played D&D.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. You were off doing other things.
I was off having fun.
Yeah.
F-U-N.
Oh, man. You
dabbing on railroad tracks.
You are so left behind right now.
Don't
worry, we're coming back.
I was told I was updated.
Yeah, he wasn't left behind. He went to sleep, and we just kept the party going.
But I went to the great area of Moab and did some fucking badass shit. We last time I went camping, I brought my tote goat. This time, everyone brought tote goats. So we did a bunch of tote goating. There was some dirt biking. We did Elephant's Back with the Delica. The big woo, the Delica. That was pretty cool.
Okay, so I've heard this story 3 times now, and you're just telling me about the Delica? All the other times, it was all about tote goat, but come on.
Totes my goats.
Throw the Delica in there first time next time, all right?
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew what Delicas were, and all people do.
What? Jesus. You really
we are on a car podcast.
You people really need to get us to that $200 Patreon level, because what just transpired cannot be accurately described.
There was some flailing.
There was flailing on both ends of the table.
Man.
Yeah, so my buddy, Tesla Will, if you have not heard of him yet, he works for Tesla and owns a Tesla. He also owns a Delica.
Is his name also Will?
No.
No, don't tell me it is. Zach,
shut the front door.
Is his name Will?
His name is Will.
Oh, my goodness. That is just like the perfect nickname.
I kind of miss you, but not at the same time right now. So, Tesla Will owns a Delica. And we took it camping.
Do go on.
And it was cool. I almost died in it last time I went camping. What do you want to know about the Delica here?
Okay, maybe.
What do you want me to tell you?
Okay, maybe we can go ahead and just save.
Trent,
let's just move on.
Trent,
no.
What do you want to know?
The time has passed.
Okay,
let's save 20 questions about the Delica for later.
Delica was cool. We went back the weird long way, saw some cool shit. Went to a ghost town, saw some mine shafts, saw some old weird alien tribal paintings.
Okay.
And we saw an old ass ghost town with some sketchy ass writing. I was like, we can see you in handprints everywhere. It was weird.
Fun.
It was cool. I had a good time. I'm glad I went. There'll be a video on Utah Drives at some point. Spelled like you think it is. And then, yeah, that's about it.
All right. Good job. Well done.
Good job at talking.
Yeah, good job. Way to recount that weekend.
You're welcome. A+.
All right, Dave, you got anything you want to report?
Nah.
Okay. Short and sweet. I like it. No new patrons except for Spider, but that was a while ago. Come on, people. Where else are you going to get this kind of content for free? I mean, come on.
You're right.
You're not stumbling across a whole bunch of liquored up homeless people all the time, giving you this kind of incoherent rambling.
You're welcome for that.
Exactly. We do have some people we want to wish happy birthday to. Happy birthday to Justin Morrill, David Bradshaw, Mike Roberts, Brandon's lovely wife Amber, Eduardo Aquero, and Courtney Green.
Wow, he's old.
Yeah, I did not know these two were as old as they were. But learn something new every day.
Good old Courtney.
Good old Court.
Looking good for his age.
Yeah.
Merry Birthmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Birthmas indeed.
Yes.
And you know what you should demand for your birthday?
Some swag?
Some Cam Auto swag.
Ooh.
Yeah. CamAutoSwag.com. That's where you go to get all your official Cam Auto Mag merchandise. I swear to God, at some point we'll start updating it once you people start buying stuff. But in the meantime, we got the staples. We got the old and new logos on various T-shirts and hats. We got the tote bag with both black and red handles. We got iPhone and Android cases.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of fun stuff out there.
I mean, it has taken, what, 8 months? 9 months of abuse now?
Something like that.
Sure.
Maybe even longer. I don't know, since I've had this cam case.
I thought you had that before I started working for Mike, and that was like more than a year ago.
Oh, okay. Maybe perhaps then.
Yeah.
This thing has probably lasted over a year, and the logo on the back has all but worn off because I work in hazardous, areas all day around caustic chemicals and dust. And, I drop this phone every day still, and it's perfectly fine.
There we go.
It's a great
Quality.
Great case.
Oh, yes. It's only available at CamAutoSwag.com. I mean, there's another thing you could ask for your birthday. The new C8 convertible. Which they showed off.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow. That's got a real speedster vibe to it. I really dig that.
Yeah, hard top and everything.
I like it.
Top goes up and down in, I think it's 16 seconds.
Oh, so it's quick.
Yeah. At
like
speeds
it.
of up to 30 miles an hour.
Hey, I could drop the top of my Mustang in less than 10.
Well, that's great.
Well, yeah, it's just you just undo the handles at freeway speeds, and it just kind of slams into the back seat.
And away it goes.
So, I think the underrated feature of this is the flying buttresses at the back. It gives it a nice look.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's kind of the speedster thing going on. I like that a lot.
Yeah, honestly, the top opening I don't think is that much bigger than if you took the target top off on the regular C8.
You're right.
But that rear end look, I like those little humps. So, they're good.
They're very nice.
Those luscious lady lumps.
Yes.
Yeah. And
lumps.
You're getting a little bit more thickness with this thing, but not a whole lot. It's less than 80 pounds heavier than the hardtop.
Okay, see, I really like that GM has always brought out the cutting-edge technology in every iteration of the Corvette. And, using all these space-age materials and new designs and stuff to only gain 80 pounds on a quote-unquote convertible is impressive.
It is, but also impressive how they partially did that. No hydraulics used in this system at all.
Oh,
in the top, it is all electric. All electric motors.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. That's even better.
And then, that fancy tonneau cover with the those luscious lumps does not eat into the trunk space, so you're not losing any trunk space.
Which is very impressive.
Yep.
Because Corvettes, they have trunk space.
Yeah. So, and this thing is going to start at $67,495 and show up late in the first quarter of next year. So,
yes, it is. It is more expensive, obviously. However, honestly, this is exciting me more than the coupe did.
Yeah.
And I was pretty excited by the coupe.
I mean, it is a very Corvette-y price.
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of been the theme here.
The thing is, the coupe would probably be more expensive than the convertible for me, because with it being a convertible, it would be more of a cruiser to me. I wouldn't do the Z51 package.
Oh, no.
And, it would be a more chill spec. So,
oh yeah,
sure.
For sure. Man, that is a handsome vehicle, top up or down.
It is.
Yep.
It has definitely grown on me the more I see it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Going from good news to bad news, nobody's budging in the UAW GM strike. GM just rejected the union's latest offer, and there's some sad news we're going to get to in just a second, but ladies and gentlemen, I hate to break it to you, Truck Month could be in jeopardy.
Trucktober.
Yep.
Trucktober or Truckvember. You won't see another deal this great until at least Truckuary or Trarch.
As long as we don't lose Toyotathon.
Well, don't worry.
I can't take that hit.
Does Jesus know he was born during Toyotathon?
Well, don't worry. We're going to...
It's actually Alexis December to remember.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Are those...
The Honda Winter Sales Event?
Yes.
So I want to know, are those
the Hyundai
national...
Spring Fling?
Are those national sales campaigns or only Utah-based sales campaigns?
I'm pretty sure that's
they're
nationwide.
national.
Yeah. Dealers could be running out of truck inventory in a couple of weeks.
Right, which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's kind of a huge deal.
Since they just launched a brand new truck.
Yeah, that is a bit of a problem.
Here's the thing, though. Blessing in disguise for those of you that have this $60,000 of expendable income. You can order your truck the way you want it. You're not going to get sold something that's just on the dealer lot. Here's the silver lining.
You know you're going to be waiting. So
if you know you're going to be waiting, you might as well get what you want. Check the boxes you want.
Exactly.
Don't settle for the media package when you really want the max tow package.
Yeah.
Just saying, guys.
There's a silver lining to this whole thing. But,
it might be spray-painted, but it's still silver-ish.
Yep.
You're speaking my language. I wish I had the 410 gears in my truck.
Man, it's really easy to put Power Wagon axles under your truck.
We shall talk.
They bolt in. The wiring harness is available separately from Mopar, and it's a simple PCM reprogram.
Damn. All right.
And then if you want the sway bars, you can do that too.
We can?
Uh-huh.
Well, good talk, everybody. Real productive.
Tucking it in my belt right now.
Yes.
That's a Thursday episode callback.
That's a call forward?
Yeah.
It's a call forward.
It's a call forward.
What am I looking at, Zach?
Those are like 7-inch googly eyes on the front end of a disco.
No, right?
That's amazing. Anywho.
Yes, but
moving on.
Also, this does affect said C8 Corvette.
You're right.
Yes, it does. Yeah, GM is, they're confident that this is not going to have any... They're saying they're not going to have any sort of effect, but I believe it was Automotive News or Autoblog talked to somebody... Oh, the Detroit Free Press. Yes, they talked to somebody familiar with operations at Bowling Green Assembly, and they said, quote, I know for a fact that this strike is directly going to affect the start of regular production for the mid-engine Corvette, end quote. And, it's because they have to finish building the C7s that have been ordered, and then they have to idle the plant for a while to retool it to build the mid-engine Corvette. But... if those are all union dudes and they're all walked out, then it's going to be a little while longer before they finish building those last C7s before they can idle the plant to retool it for the mid-engine Corvette. So, the new C8 is already almost sold out, so people who have ordered it are going to probably be waiting a little bit longer. Hopefully GM and the UAW can come to an agreement, because this is going on week 4 of the strike, and those UAW members are only getting $250 a week to get them through this, which is, yeah. So
that's not much.
No, that's not much. But I mean, if you're willing to take that hit to do what you think is in the best interest of you and your fellow worker, then God bless you. Anyway, hey, it's not all doom and gloom and bad news for the general and, people who are looking for the small of the big trucks. So everybody's 1500 or F-150 or whatever, they are available with a diesel option now.
Right, you got the Baby Power Stroke, you got the Eco Diesel Ram.
Yeah. So, speaking of the Eco Diesel Ram, they were aiming to be best in class for fuel economy.
Everybody is quote-unquote best in class. Let's be real. The numbers don't lie, though.
Yeah, so, I mean... I have it in a better place out here. So, in the F-150 gets 30 miles on the highway, 22 in the city, 25 combined in 4x2 trim. The EcoDiesel Ram gets 32 highway, 22 city, and 26 combined, But the diesel Silverado gets 33 on the highway, 23 in the city, and 27 combined.
And those are all two-wheel drive trim. None of them break the 30s in 4x4.
Although the Ram...
EcoDiesel gets the closest on the freeway.
Yeah, the Ram
I guess
and
it ties
the
the Silverado.
Yeah.
You're right.
So that ain't bad. But,
yeah, I was going to say that is impressive. Like, the pessimistic Jalopnik title is misleading when you look at the Autoblog title is a much more optimistic version because, holy crap, we're getting 30 miles per gallon out of huge pickup trucks.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
well, and then,
everybody's a winner here.
Right.
Yeah, and then, like, the pessimistic Jalopnik article does continue to go on and say it's like, well, like what Dave said, this best-in-class thing is kind of misleading because everybody seems to have, like, a place to go. So... the Ram's max trailer weight rating is 12,560 pounds.
Which is 60 pounds more than my 2,500 Ram.
Yeah, that's 3,000 pounds higher than the Silverado's 9,300 pound. And about 1,000 more than the 11.5 that the Ford will get you. So,
so the Rams are holding the weight. The Rams are doing the work here.
Yeah.
I feel like...
And to be a mile per gallon shy of the Chevy, which doesn't
feel
have
like
nearly the capability.
That is a perfectly acceptable penalty to pay for.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's not bad. That's not a bad place to be at all.
I mean, now I want to know what mileage they are getting at that 12,560 loaded.
Yes.
That's
because you got to think just about every 3/4 ton or 1 ton diesel is almost in the single digits loaded to max capacity.
Yes.
I'm sure your Hemi is probably single digits pulling close to its weight as well.
Yeah. 8-ish.
So, right, exactly. And if that's the worst you get, but you're getting 14, 15, 16 otherwise, that's great. It's just like my half-ton Ram. I get 16 on the freeway. I get 12 towing. I feel like I do pretty well, for a 22-year-old truck.
Yeah.
And so this is great. I mean,
if they were rocking like 15 towing, like it'd be huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, my old man has a 2014 EcoBoost F-150. Loves the shit out of it, right? It's an FX4 Plus, so it's got all the goodies. It's even got a couple of platinum options.
Last year, the steel body.
Right, exactly. It's not an aluminum truck, but he loves it just the same, and he pulls a 40-foot camper with it. It's got airbags on it. It's within its towing. It's the max tow truck, so it has like an 11.3 tow capacity, right?
That's just some length.
Right, exactly. She big girl. Yeah, I get that. On flat ground, cruise control set at 65 with tow haul on, it gets 12 to the gallon. Pulling this thing. 10,000-pound trailer, the size of a house.
Yeah.
Empty, the truck gets 20s. And when he's climbing passes, obviously he dips into the single digits. But, I mean... you got to think this is where we're at,
Yeah.
And little trucks can do this now.
Yeah.
Little trucks can fucking do it.
Little trucks could do this.
A headline feature of that Ram, though, the EcoDiesel,
Yeah.
2-wheel drive model with the optional 33-gallon tank, 1,000 miles of range on the highway.
Dude, that
1,000 miles of range. That's ridiculous.
I guarantee you, fleet companies are stacking.
Yeah.
To buy big tanked 2-wheel drive EcoDiesels.
Yeah. And hell, you can get into one of those diesel Ram like 1500s for less than $40,000, including the destination charge.
At MSRP.
Yeah.
And we know they discount the Rams.
Yeah, so like that is not bad for something that'll tow as much as that can, carry a little over a ton of shit in the bed.
Right, exactly.
And get you damn near 30 miles a gallon on the highway.
Right, and the previous body style of these Rams aren't too far off from these numbers. The first-gen EcoDiesel is a pretty stout truck in its own right as well. Keep that in mind, and that's a little bit more affordable. You've got an engineer at work that has an EcoDiesel 4th-gen Ram, and he's getting 30s on the freeway, commuting between, Salt Lake and I think he lives in Harriman or something. And then he tows a fishing boat with it. He gets 20s towing his boat. How many people can say that?
Not a lot.
Exactly.
Well,
Best part about it, you can get it in the Rebel package.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Speaking of other fun things you can get from Dodge.
Yes.
Yes.
Eggplants.
Yep. Replace them bananas with eggplants, boys.
See, all they're doing is color matching this now.
It's great.
Oh, man, I only got the yellow ones. You got the purple.
Yes, so all those much hated or loved or whatever splitter guard things.
I've seen people plastered at these different colors.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a guy on the Salt City Mopars group that has them like plastered it like a teal color.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did I hear on one of the episodes you'd only ever seen that once in person, Zach?
Yeah, I saw it in person, yeah.
I see it all the time in person.
I don't always look for them.
Okay.
But it was because it was just like...
He's one of those people that actively ignore Mopar vehicles.
Okay. Yeah, I'm drawn to Chargers because I've had an SRT8 and loved it. So
Not my thing.
And I drive one basically every day.
Yep. Yeah, so those air dam shipping covers, the splitter guards, they're now going to be available in purple. And unfortunately, the purple is only going to be available on the new Chargers, but still.
yeah, but the key fact is Dodge doesn't want you to keep them on.
No, they don't want you to keep them on, but they're kind of leaning into this because, they get it. They're just like, yes, this is dumb and people are talking about it. Moving on, let's get it in purple.
Let's add a new color.
Yeah.
You get the red splitter guards for an extra $50.
I mean,
there's an option on a Hellcat Red Eye.
There you go.
Yep.
I feel like there's an opportunity within the market for somebody to injection mold these in a plethora of different colors.
Yes.
With optional fastening hardware, because I believe these are just a press fit.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty easy to lose one of these. Like, you probably have to take it off.
You take
go
it
through
in
the
a high-pressure car wash, yeah.
Yeah, put them back on when you're done. Like, I imagine there's a market niche here. If anybody does injection molding, get at me.
Or, even better, you create a little cutout of film, protection film, to put underneath those splitter guards to keep from scratching the crap out of it.
My God.
Yeah. We could have a whole business around splitter guards.
Every SRT8 on the planet's going to have wear marks where those used to be.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Front bumpers are going to be in high demand in the next 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Well, there we go. That is the news as we bring it to you.
Amazing.
You know what else we're bringing you? Deals.
Oh, and we love deals.
Yes, we do.
Like cheap clothing. It's getting cold out there. You guys, you need to buy some long sleeve shirts. You need to buy some hoodies.
Yeah.
You need to buy a hat or something, right?
Affordable clothing.
Yeah, not cheap. Affordable.
Sorry. Affordable clothing.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I pulled a Zach.
Zach has just checked out on this episode. He's just
you
not
guys
even here.
I've been the ass of all the jokes today.
Well, I mean, you're right about part of it. You are an ass.
You want to put your ass in affordable clothing, though? Head on over to steadybroke.com. Thanks for the setup.
You're welcome.
Good for 3.
Oh.
Anywho, check it out, guys. Steadybroke.com. They're steady.broke on all the social medias. Go check out their website. Put a whole bunch of stuff from their catalog into your cart. And because you listen to us, and because they support us, listening and you listening, they support your listening and listening.
Wow.
And yes, all of that.
Listen to this.
And support. Check it out.
If you say listen one more time.
Listen.
It's been a very violent
Just because
episode.
you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Steady broke.
Yeah, type in CamAuto15 in the coupon code box at checkout.
There you go.
It gives you 15% off your entire order.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
That thing about being broke and living your dreams.
Listen.
Anyway.
SteadyBroke.com.
Well, with the C8 convertible being debuted, Chevy showed off something else.
Yes.
Something that we all knew was coming.
Oh, boy.
But we weren't expecting it now.
Nope. Although the timeline kind of fits if you really think about it.
That's sexy.
Yes.
It is sexy looking and sexy sounding.
Yes.
Did you guys hear it rev on stage? Man.
My God.
But yeah, Corvette showed off the C8R GTLM car. The car that will be taking on Porsche and, the weird one lone Ferrari entry that always shows up in at Le Mans, which is totally not a factory-backed thing, but it's definitely a factory-backed thing. And Aston Martin and
Wink, wink,
Porsche.
nod. Nudge.
Yeah. So, they showed off the livery. It is a silver and yellow as opposed to just the straight yellow that we have become accustomed to. Every Corvette race car being in since the C5 showed up. Let's see, Jordan Taylor and Jan Magnussen are probably going to be driving the car come January, where the car will make its debut at the Rolex 24-hour at Daytona.
God, that's just a beautiful car.
Seriously.
That is a very attractive vehicle.
I retract my previous statement about wanting a convertible more. I want a coupe, and I want to make that car streetable.
Here's the thing. You just need to
Yes.
you just need to strap a little bit of aero onto a Z51.
Yeah.
You've basically got that.
Yeah. So
Nice wheel and tire package. Maybe step the brakes up a little bit. I guess if you get the Z51, you get the big boy Brembos. So
Yep.
But there you go. I mean, you put a little extra aggressive aero on that guy, and poof, there it is.
and there she be.
That diffuser.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Gorgeous car.
Sign me up.
Gorgeous car.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. Like I said, we'll be seeing that in January at both the Roar and also the Rolex 24. Close that on out. And another thing we're going to be seeing at Daytona on the complete other end of the spectrum.
Oh, goodness. That's cute. Motor in the front, drive in the front.
Yeah, Mazda is showing off a race car that isn't a Miata.
Which I approve of.
This makes me really excited.
Yeah, Mazda is actually... There is going to be a proper Mazda 3 TCR Challenger. Like, it's going to be out there.
Which, like, this is, like, give us, like, insight to maybe there might be more speed models coming out.
I mean, that would make a lot of sense.
Because, like, I think this new generation of Mazda 3 looks so fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
I feel like even you are right, even though they're a bit fat in proportions.
Yeah.
With a little bit of power, be a damn good car.
Somebody showed me a picture of an awkward angle, I think it was on MU, of like a slammed Mazda 3 and something about that C-pillar, like, or I guess, just that, right there looks really awkward from some angles.
Yeah.
It looks super fat. And... I never noticed it before, and now I can't unsee it.
It's what I like to call the Veloster booty.
Okay.
That
I got
angle, though.
Look at that. That's just aggressive as hell.
The front,
So here's the thing. It takes
good.
It takes all the aggressive front end of the previous generation Mazda 6. Or I guess the current generation.
Yeah, the current
I guess they
generation,
facelifted this. But yeah. That's, the big mouth, the slanted eyes. Like, it's aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It wants to eat you.
Yes.
And then they just added an air dam.
Yep. And it will do that with a 350 horsepower turbocharged four-cylinder. These things are going to be built in America by Long Road Racing, the same people who have built a shit ton of global MX-5 Cup cars that are competing all across the globe.
Very nice.
Yes, and this thing, it's eligible to compete basically anywhere TCR cars are allowed to compete, so it's a global legal chassis.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, so, it joins the likes of the S3 TCR, the GTI TCR, the Civic Type-R TCR, the Alfa Romeo Giulietta TCR.
See, like this, we're getting back into a time in racing where you're seeing production shapes, modified production vehicles, all duking it out, and everybody's got a hat in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm really liking this.
Yeah. And, whereas, GT3 and GT4 were supposed to be, kind of, these manufacturers are just going to build cars, but there's not going to be, a concerted factory effort. And then, look at what factory efforts did to GT3 and now what they're doing to GT4.
Yep.
And thanks to trickle-down technology, you will soon see those fabric toe straps on the front of all the Mazda 3s that
you already do.
Modified.
Already do.
But I want to see more Speed 3s. That's what I want.
That would be...
That's what I really, really want.
I mean, I would really... Because, all of the other... So, the Hyundai TCR car, it used to be the i30, now it's the Veloster. You can get that with the N, package on there. Get that all kick-ass and turbo-powery. The Civic Type-R is exactly what it is. S3.
The market's ready for it.
Yeah, this is... It would be weird that they would introduce a turbocharged, race version and not have a comparable, road-going version. It would be a weird move because they would be the only one, I believe. I don't know much about the Giulietta other than it is adorable and Italian, but I don't know much about it, but I feel that the racing version is just as similar to the road-going version as the other ones, the aforementioned cars are. So, yeah, there we go. So it's dark gray and evil in all the press photos. I love it.
Yes.
Yup.
It definitely has a presence about it.
Oh, yes.
And I can appreciate that.
Those wide front fenders, I am in.
All those fenders are, like... It is surprisingly easy to put TCR body panels on just, like, a regular-ass road-going car. Like, you know... this
They aren't doing very much surgery to the vehicle. That's what it looks like.
This isn't Phil Morrison from Driftworks trying to put, like, the GT1 Lamborghini body kit on his Murcielago. Like, this is, like...
Well, look at the rear fenders. Those looked like they were just added on.
Yeah, like...
They were over fenders.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, you got.
And I imagine that's what they are.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's a lot, like, again, it's a lot of the road car.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fantastic.
And it's great. All the TCR cars, they have big-ass hydro e-brakes because they got to yank those during the formation laps to get heat in the rear tires. It's hilarious. And then, finally, so we have the Bathurst 1000 coming up this weekend.
Yes.
The 1,000-kilometer race at Mount Panorama for the Virgin Australia Supercar Series. That is a thing. It is crazy awesome because you don't really get to see much of anything like that anywhere.
Yeah.
So, and it attracts talent from all over the world. Case in point, we have a couple of IndyCar drivers, American and Canadian,
Mm-hmm.
you know, going down to take part in it.
Beautiful.
Yes. Alexander Rossi is one of them.
Ooh.
Yeah. Former F1 driver, IndyCar champion, dude who's traking on the mountain, but he crashed his Commodore.
Oh, no.
Crashed it in a test session.
No.
Yep, so rebuilding the car is going to cut a day out of their 3-day test session at the mountain.
Oh, boy.
So that's a problem. Just an issue, but let me scroll down here to the bottom. So, yes, it is Alexander Rossi, James Hinchcliffe are taking on Mount Panorama. They showed up at the Gold Coast 600 a couple years ago, and yeah, people were pleased to see these dudes know how to get down in these party mobiles.
Party mobiles, indeed.
Fucking A, buddy.
Lots of power and rear-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah.
Love
God
Mount
intended.
Panorama, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. One of the few, like, big series that, like, you know, normally you have paddles and shifting and all that stuff. No, you still got the big sequential thing that you have to go grab.
You know, the only way these would have been any better is if they were, like, more based on production vehicles and had H patterns. I would love to see that.
Oh, that would be...
But that's just me.
Man,
So you can put it in H?
Make real driving great again.
Yeah, man.
I put it in H just thinking about it.
Ooh, buddy. That's...
That one's going to stick around a while.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, no, it's going to, this weekend is going to be a fun one for racing. Unfortunately, since they are, you know, on the other side of the globe and upside down, this thing takes place in the middle of the night for us.
Wah, wah, wah.
But whatever, it's the weekend. You can stay up.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
Are you going to
There's
stay up?
caffeine to get you through the next day, if necessary.
Yes. And actually what you want to do if you're trying to stay up for this, I learned this when I did Extra Life last year. You don't want to pound just like energy drinks or whatever, just like ice water. Because just that shock wakes you up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, just like, oh, okay, I'm up. I'm here. Let's do this.
That's also a good reason to take a cold shower in the morning. Wake you right up.
Oh, yes.
This is weird. I just typed in Adelaide, Australia into the world clock. It's ahead of us 16 and a half hours. It's not a whole hour.
It's half hour in Australia.
Yeah.
Some parts are half hours.
I did not realize that. That's really weird. Anywho, it's 2:22 p.m. tomorrow, as of us recording this right now at 9:52 p.m. on a Monday.
Yeah, time is weird.
Okay.
So okay, here's the thing. Really, I mean, so when do they start this race? Local time. Do we know?
There's a way we can find out.
Perfect. I'm interested because this will help me figure out when it's going on.
Because of that tricky time situation, our Thursday guest, Spider, he hates his birthday.
Yeah.
So he wanted to avoid his birthday entirely. So he got on a flight late at night in L.A. the day before his birthday and landed in Australia the day after his birthday. So he completely avoided his birthday.
My God, that is genius.
Yeah, he had to pay extra to get that flight so that he could just completely bypass it.
Holy shit, lost an entire day just being on an airplane.
Yes.
Just to go to a different country and avoid his birthday.
Yes.
So
you guys will be hearing from him on our Thursday episode.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So the event starts. So 10, 11, 12, 13, like the whole 4-day practice, qualifying, top 10 shootout, the actual race itself, the whole Megillah starts in 1 hour, 19 minutes.
One day,
19 hours, 4 minutes, and 43 seconds.
Okay, so what does that... Okay.
So event guide.
I have to do math. I was just asking, like, the time of day.
Event guide, 2019 schedule.
See what you got. All right.
So 7 a.m. there.
Yes.
Okay.
So... Friday, October 11. Where are we going? Practice 5, Super 2 Series qualifying, which is, the Dunlop Super 2 Series. Those are all like the previous generation cars.
Okay, so it starts... Yeah, you're right. It starts at 11 p.m. here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Super Utes
That's
are running
not
too.
bad, though.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yep.
Okay.
So where
Would it be
are
6:30 here? Does the half hour?
Sure.
we? Whew.
I mean, that's really throwing me for a loop.
Wait, no, you said 11, so it'd be 10:30 here. So 16 and a half.
Plus 16 and a half hours.
Did I say 6:30 the first time?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Math is hard. It's okay.
Well, you said 7 up there, and I said, minus 30 fucking minutes.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, so...
Right on. Okay, well, I'm not going to confuse myself with the world clock anymore.
It's all right.
The world is
It's
too
all right.
complicated for me.
I'm going to stick to our 4 time zones, and that's it.
Can we all just use UTC?
There's actually 6.
Can we all do that?
Well, you don't count, I was going to say Australia, Alaska, and Hawaii.
What about Maine? Maine's far enough out to their
Maine,
own.
Maine is
I hear
a whole
Maine
different
is so
thing.
terrible the people rust.
Damn. Fuck you, Maine. Jesus.
Dave's throwing shots at Maine.
I mean, I've got friends here from Maine that hate Maine so bad that they moved to Utah.
Oof.
But
Dang.
I know people from Maine. Spose is from Maine.
I don't know this person.
He's the rapper. Motherfucker, I'm awesome.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's the king of Maine.
All right. Maine is that one state that, like, everybody drives brand new vehicles because by the warranty expiration, they're already falling apart.
All right. Well, there we go. On that, just randomly taking out Maine.
I'm just saying, Maine sucks.
All right. Noted. Don't think we have much listenership in Maine, but I don't know.
I mean, if you enjoy Maine or you are from Maine, I apologize, but I'm standing by my guns here.
All right. Well, do you, boo?
How far into this are we?
We're actually 13 minutes short.
Don't think
Okay.
Do you have something for us?
Do you want me to throw one of my other $1 billion questions out there?
Hit us with it.
Let's just decorate it. This is going to be a bonus question for this week, guys. We've got some hot fire for you for the Thursday episode.
Yes. Dave
But
wins.
let's just go. Yeah, of course, I always do. Let's just go ahead and pepper this in for our Tuesday episode.
All right. So, being that I am here, I have $1 billion questions on occasion, and on Thursday it isn't an actual $1 billion question. But I'm going to throw a Track Daily Crush in there.
Yes.
Okay.
TDC.
Yes,
I
I
actually
love
have
these.
I have 2, and I don't know which one to pick.
Heads or tails?
Can I take a look and see what you got?
Heads or tails?
Dave's going to decide our fate here. I have 3, but
Oh,
I was
God.
thinking 2 were the better of the 2, of the 3, whatever.
I don't like this idea of Dave deciding our fate.
Yeah. I would.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
afraid-
Dave.
I have
The
to know.
decision is in. Dave has made his decision on which Track Daily Crush. So if you hate it, blame Dave.
Cool. That's fine. You can blame me all you want. You still suck.
This is the USA Luxo Barge Edition.
Oh, boy.
I hate you, Dave.
Track Daily Crush.
It was this or shitty compact cars, okay?
And what about that one?
Well, you said that one didn't count.
No, I said that one didn't count.
Oh. Okay, well, whatever. That doesn't matter.
We're already in it.
Yeah, we're in it. We're done. We're here.
Track Daily Crush, Cadillac XTS,
Oh, God.
Chrysler 300,
Okay.
and Lincoln Continental.
Oh, God.
I already have my answer.
Dave, fire away. I know your track one.
Do you?
I think I do.
Do you?
I think I do.
Wager a guess?
Just...
He's bidding $1, Bob. Okay, what you guess?
Or
You're gonna turn on the flashlight. I don't know.
just say
I was
words.
trying to work a pen.
Just use your words.
My gut instinct is that you would probably track a 300 because it's rear-wheel drive.
Well, in this instance, you would be correct, my friend.
Yes.
I would track the 300.
I should clarify, these are all current model years.
Okay,
so
yeah,
meaning
exactly.
there is no SRT model.
Right, that's okay.
All right.
I can manage that.
Okay.
Yeah, the aftermarket has taken
I don't like this at all.
the aftermarket has taken very good care of the recent Chrysler platforms.
Feels like
Perfectly
1982
okay with that.
all over again.
Just because FCA didn't offer an SRT8 version doesn't mean that current model year SRT8 parts don't fit.
Well, not only that, they do offer the SRT elsewhere in the world now.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Of course. America.
Because fuck
Exactly.
us.
Exactly. I mean, they also offered a Chrysler 300 wagon based on the Magnum outside
Yes.
of the U.S. Keep that in mind. Anywho, so yeah, I'm going to track the 300. I'm going to daily the XTS, and I'm going to say farewell to the Continental.
I am surprised that you're crushing the Continental.
The Continental seems like a car that I would not enjoy driving.
Okay.
The XTS, I feel like, has a little bit of flavor, especially if there's a V option.
It's front-wheel drive. It is not. There's no V option.
Yeah, no, like the XTS is widely regarded.
Shit, I'm thinking of a different car then.
Yeah, the XTS is widely regarded as an also-ran holdover thing.
Yes.
Man, hold on.
No, you're locked in. You're locked in.
Okay, no, I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll do that.
He's in.
You didn't specify here, so I'm going to go out of bounds a little bit here.
I said current model year. So.
No, that's all you gave me. I'm running with it. You said Continental.
Okay, but he's also comparing a Chrysler 300 and an XTS Cadillac.
Let me Google XTX Cadillac real quickly. So let me Whitnick this real quickly.
Okay, you do that.
But I'm going to daily a Continental.
Yeah, that's...
Do you know why?
Because of the Coach Store edition.
Because of the Coach Store edition. He knows me too well.
Yeah, I mean,
You just want to open that door for your passengers?
Yeah.
Check this out. Suicide doors.
all right, well...
And I'm going to crush the XTS. And I'm going to track the Mopar.
I mean, we can at least agree on that.
Two for the tracking the Mopar. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm all about the suicide doors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mike?
I mean, I'm clearly going to crush the thing that has been as best described as it's a placeholder. So I'm crushing the Cadillac. Then I'm going to daily the Lincoln and, pretend to be Matthew McConaughey at every possible turn.
All right.
There will be a bottle of Wild Turkey somewhere in that car.
So there should be.
Yeah, and then, sure, I'm just going to, clap out a brand new 300 and make it a track
Clap
ride.
out. Be gone with you, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep, all like 17,000 pounds of leather and luxury in there.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I'm trying to set a class record, damn it. I want people to look back at the record books and be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, you'll be the only one in the class setting a record, so it
Wrong.
won't be that difficult.
Wrong. Depending on how much power I put down and how light I can get that thing, I could be at any number of classes.
Here's the thing. You put 7 seats in it and you got direct competition with a blender.
Well, that's not going to happen, so...
So there you go. My my answer to this is harder than I thought it would be. XTS crushed, gone. Don't care.
Okay.
It's out of here. I like the 300, and it would be a fine daily, but also the Continental EcoBoost, like it would, and the interiors improved quite a bit. Although I hate all the Ford chime noises. Do-do-do, do-do-do,
Yeah,
do-do-do. Like their turn signals are like incredibly loud.
Like
they're minor things, but it would be very annoying at the same time.
Yeah, it's okay like if you're renting it for a weekend,
Right.
but if you're living with it, it's going to drive you up a wall.
Right. And
You know what? I'm definitely sticking by the daily because that is an attractive vehicle. The XTS
it's
is
okay.
an attractive vehicle. To
It's
me.
okay.
I think it's ugly as shit.
I mean, you can definitely say it's a Cadillac.
Not saying much these days.
You're right.
It is an Cadillac.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I'm gonna have to daily the Continental and track the 300 for the reasons that Dave mentioned. The aftermarket support is there, and you could get down and boogie with it.
Oh, Christ Almighty!
Even with its weight and size.
Listen, she's gonna be a big girl no matter what you do.
Yeah.
But God damn it, we can make her boogie.
She could be big boned instead of a big girl.
Yes.
That's reasonably attractive.
That's not bad, and it's reasonably priced.
Yeah, it isn't the Beast, the president's vehicle, based on the XTS.
I feel like most current presidential limos are.
Yeah,
obviously based, air quotes.
My apartment complex is across the street from a
funeral home.
A funeral home, yes, Stark's funeral home, and they have an XTS hearse.
Okay.
They also
doesn't look bad.
Yeah, there's also like a dumped ass like Lincoln Continental.
So here's the thing: there is one of the owners of Stark's Mortuary, right? His name is Michael Starks.
Okay,
and everything he owns is black. He has a murdered out Econoline that tows a black trailer, and he has brought home a couple of different Cadillacs and Continentals and stuff like that.
I have seen one of those Cadillacs before he got a chance to make it black.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I guess he liked hot rod stuff. And
yeah.
He has his own little bumper sticker. It says Michael Starks, something, something, something. I never got close enough to see what it said on the bottom. But, I mean, they're badass, dude. There is literally it's a two-door God damn it. It's not a Continental. It is a Continental. No, it isn't. I don't even know what the hell it is.
Whatever.
There's a slammed two-door old 60s slab on like 20-inch steel wheels.
Yeah, laid out.
Just parked in front of the funeral home. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
And leave it to somebody like the owner or operator of a funeral parlor to like low and slow black vehicles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I recently saw also on those XTSs, they have like Rolls-Royce Ghost front and rear end kits for them.
I have seen that stuff.
Wow.
It doesn't look that great.
No, it's not the best, but it could be worse.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It looks like a bad manufacturer job, not an obvious kit car job. So
You're right.
That is a step up from that.
Well, there we go. Well, all right, folks.
Feel free to throw your suggestions or your answers to that.
Yeah, hell.
Special Tuesday edition of the Track Daily Crush.
Yes. Send those answers in to a mailbag at camautomag.com or hit us up on the social medias. We are at camautomag on the lot of them. Mm-hmm. And I think now is as good a time as any to try to boat this bass. Seeing as how it's after 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm tired and I've got to edit a podcast, so so thank you for joining us on episode 233 of the Camcast. Trent, thanks for joining us. That was
it has been most welcoming. I appreciate it.
It's been a good time. It's good having you back.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Yep.
Indeed.
Zach does not feel that way. I can feel him staring daggers, but I still appreciate you.
I like you a lot. I like when you come around.
He was. I wouldn't describe his look as shooting daggers at you.
Now he's got the sad puppy dog eyes.
Well, he kind of always has those.
You right.
I missed you.
Thank you. I can feel the love through the microphone.
And the cookies were a nice addition.
The cookies were nice.
I can't show up empty-handed after this long.
You set a bad precedence for yourself now.
Only if I'm gone for 6 months will I bring cookies again.
There we go.
Dad. He's not listening.
Of course he's not. Why would he?
At least a pack of smokes, like just something for your effort. Like Jesus,
A pack of Parliaments or something, man. Jesus.
American Spirit non-filter.
Oof, the party smoke. Feel the burn, baby.
Everybody else is partying but you.
He gets back from getting smokes. Hey, where are the smokes? Ah, crap. I gotta go out again. Forgot them.
every time
They're the party smoke because you light one up at the beginning of the party and you're still puffing on that thing at the end.
Prime time.
Hey. I liked my peach prime times, okay?
I used to have to buy my boss at the pizza place grape Swisher Sweets.
Oh.
Yep. Joe is a man of classic taste. Anyway, we will be back on Thursday with Trent and also our guest Spider. We're going to be talking about your winter plans. Trent's going to hit us with a legitimate $1 billion question.
Yes.
Actual $1 billion.
Yep.
And I may be speaking a little out of hand here, but I'm going to predict the future. I may spit Monster all over the place.
We may hit you with something.
How would you know?
Oracle. Yes.
You can just bank on me saying something that will cause him to reel in agony because of a carbonated energy beverage.
And I make the room silent for at least 6 seconds.
Yeah, that was the longest pause I think we've ever had on this podcast.
I don't know. Mike's pause at the beginning of this episode was pretty bad too.
You're right.
I was willing to let that thing go on as long as it needed to.
You just hear static in the background. Just the room. The room's aura.
You can feel the tension through the microphone.
Get some room tone going. Anyway, I told you where you can follow us. We are at Cam Automag on all of the social medias. This podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Krusty Brand Podcast Accumulator.
Yes. Go ahead and review, 5 stars, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, rate, review, subscribe, share us with your friends. Because, we're around. We're here. And odds are, if your friends are around and also here, they might like us. So there you go. Big thing is supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. That is kind of how we fund things here. Poorly, but we do them.
When I show up, I throw $5 Mike's way. So.
It's greatly appreciated. But, that pays for hosting of the podcast, the food I make for everybody, and the people who win stuff. That's how we get them their prizes. So you're kind of making it happen for all of us. So, and once we get to $200 a month in Patreon subscriptions, we are going to be live streaming this. Trust me, you want to see this.
You really do.
Yes, that is going to be a Patreon exclusive thing. I mean, we'll throw a live episode to the folks, the masses, once a month. But every Monday night, you can join us in the basement to watch us, to talk shit on us, to correct us.
Yes, and I hope this happens relatively soon so we can all be here in Halloween costumes for the first live sesh.
Oh, yes.
I'm down.
The hardware and software is basically all taken care of. We just need money.
We just need you people to, tell us how much you want it.
Yeah, we said you people.
Yep. And I meant it, too. We're living in Trump's America. I can get away with that shit now. Anyway, CamAutoswag.com is another way you can go support us. Buy our merch, shirts, hats, tote bags, phone cases, beanies, hoodies. All that stuff is available at CamAutoswag.com.
You damn right.
Support our sponsors, Steady Broke Clothing, SteadyBroke.com, Steady.Broke on all social media. Head over to their website, put some of their affordable, high-quality merchandise in your cart, and use coupon code CamAuto15 at checkout to save 15% off your entire order.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams. And, until Thursday.
I have something for you guys when we're done.
Okay. On that note, I have been Mike.
I have been Smoky Barbecue Sauce.
Shit.
Yeet.
I have been Trent.
Ahoy hoy indeed.
Holy fuck, dude.